Alright. Finally, here we are. End of the year, and once again, I am doing a New Year's stream just to chat a little bit, countdown, drink some good whiskey, and then afterwards I will be playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm on chapter 13. There's 15 chapters total. I don't think I'll actually finish the game tonight, but I will attempt to. But probably not going to happen. I should get a huge chunk of it done, though. I imagine the stream will at least be 8 hours. This, maybe 20-30 minutes. Although I said that last year. I said 20-30 minutes last year, and then there was quite a bit of like conversation, and more people showed up than I thought would, and ended up being like 2.5 hour stream, which was surprising because it was supposed to be 20-30 minutes, and I couldn't believe that. Actually, I wish I could find it. Shouldn't be that hard to find. Just type in the name of the video. I have karaage with me, which is Japanese fried chicken. I have plenty of beer, and I have some nice-ish whiskey. I mean, compared to what I normally drink, it's nice. It wasn't expensive, but it cost way more than what I usually spend on whiskey, which is almost nothing. Let's see. 2 hours and 15 minutes. That was how long the last stream was. And I think I did like a Shenmue stream, and I don't know how long that was. That one was pretty long, I believe. I have to look that up. I'll show off a few figures, I guess. Like, I know I said I was going to do like a Figure Friday thing, and I never got around to doing it this year. But yeah, I will be doing some unboxings next year. But I figured I would show off some stuff that's been just laying around in bags, like, or in my closet or something. Like some figures are just used, and they're already like in bags from like Book Off or whatever. I figured, like, I'll show those, because I'm not going to make any videos, because there's nothing to unbox. They're already in a clear plastic bag, so, or bubble wrap or something like that. So I was like, I'll just show some of those, because I feel like it. And, yeah, drink some beer, play some games. I got this big-ass bottle here. I don't know why they wrapped it up like this. So I got a big-ass bottle here. I got the Ichiban Shibori, because of the whole Ichiban Kasuga meme that I've been doing. This is my favorite beer, and normally I get it in a can, but I got it in a bottle this time, so which means I'm probably gonna make a mess. You gotta be pretty careful about this. You gotta be pretty careful about opening this shiz up. Try to open this up here, and I will be taking a short leave here for like 1 minute. I left my ice. I didn't want to have like a glass sitting here with ice in it, then it melt. I got one of those like things that makes like a big ice ball, like you see at a bar, which is pretty cool. It's not as big as the ones you see in like the bar. They do that. They make like a chisel. Eek. Use words. They have like a chisel and they make it like handmade, but this one, like, it's like some kind of like plastic molded tray. And I made like, and they're smaller, like this big. But the glass I'm using is pretty small as well. So, and even then, it's still a bit too small. Anyways, here's some Kitten Lager. Here's to a shitty 2021. Here's to 2022 and more variants. Yeah. Ooh. You gotta drink longer because, I mean, you're supposed to pour it in a glass, but I'm not doing that. Gotta drink it a little bit longer because if I pull it up too quickly, it'll fucking explode or some shit. Ooh, that feels nice. I'm gonna set that aside for now. Got some fried chicken. What else do I got? I got a new mic. I mean, I don't know how I didn't bring that up like immediately, but I got a new mic. It was my first time officially using it. I've been testing it a lot over the last couple days, and trying out shit tons of filters and shit. It sounds pretty great on its own, like naturally out of the box. But obviously, I still have to use filters for certain things, like if I wanted to give it the best quality possible. And also, like, you know, there's a lot of room noise and like electronic equipment that will interfere and stuff like that. So I'm trying to, it's pretty good with that, I think. Like I've been testing a lot, you know, listening to it in the monitor, you know, the audio monitor, but I'm not listening to it now, obviously. So I have no idea. Like this would be the time, this would be my luck where like it just doesn't work. Like for some reason, like it'd be like horrible static, or it just would be completely muted and I wouldn't know. All I know is the green bar is moving, so it should be good. I do know that I have to be really fucking close to this because I have it set. I have the gain turned. There's a gain dial on the bottom, and there's a bunch of switches here for like different types of mic pickups. There's like maybe 4 different ones, and I have it on cardio. Yeah, I have it on cardioid, which is like sort of like the podcasting type shit. Yeah, because I have the gain. If I turn the gain up too loud, it'd be too sensitive, and there'd be more room noise. But I could be further back away. But like, and that's why I got the arm so close to me. I got a new arm here. I don't like it that much. It's Audio Technica, it's like $80, and I kind of got it at the last minute. Like overnight shipping. Because my other one, it's kind of getting broken. This one is very stable, like it doesn't move around like my other one. My other one like slowly would just move away, especially if I bump into it like with my face or my headset. This one's very sturdy. It's not very flexible, it's very hard to move. But I got it in a spot I think that I like. Hopefully it's not too obtrusive in my fucking face. Yeah. And it has another surprise too, but maybe I'll throw that a little bit later. But for now, probably open this son of a bitch up. I have a feeling it's going to be a pain in the ass. This is Valentine's blended Scotch whiskey, 17 years. I've had this before, actually. I had it a couple of nights, like, I don't know. When was it? It was a couple nights ago. I don't exactly remember when. Yeah, maybe 2 days ago. I went to this, like, really nice bar. I've only been there once, like a year ago, and it's like the guy's dressed up like he's got like the fancy outfit, you know, for like a bartender, like fancy dressed and stuff, nice hair and shit like that, and got like jazzy music. It's very low lit. Yeah, it's a nice atmosphere compared to the place I went to before, directly before that, which is just a regular izakaya. It was noisy as hell and lots of smoke, like cigarette smoke. And the staff there were just constantly yelling at the top of their lungs. Usually, you know, Japanese restaurants, they yell at the top of their lungs when people enter or leave, which is pretty annoying which means it's going to happen a lot, you know, which is annoying. But this place would constantly do it for orders called out, for basically anything, any kind of conversation between the staff or customers and staff. It was just constant yelling. It was just ridiculous. I am so glad this does not have a cork. Otherwise, that would be a problem. I have a cork screw here, but I'm not very good with that shit at all. I'm actually very bad with them. Incredibly. I'm glad I didn't have a cork in it. That would have been disastrous. Probably should have started the stream earlier, but I was still setting up this arm, trying to figure out how I want it. Hopefully it's okay. Okay, so yeah, what do I got here? I was looking up something earlier and I fucking totally forgot about it. Yeah. That first Shenmue stream I did right after my New Year's chat stream, that was like 7.5 hours. I guess I didn't make it to 8 hours. Probably because the 2-hour stream before that, so I was probably pretty fucking tired and drunk. It is New Year's. And I will be trying to cut back after New Year's. I will be trying to cut back. And this motherfucker, I'll just be drinking occasionally when there's something to actually drink it for. But most of the time, it'll just sit on my shelf. I'm going to be back in a couple minutes. I'm going to go grab my drink and my ice and then pour this. And yeah, that'll be New Year's. Unfortunately, there's nowhere to go. Just like last year, because of, you know, COVID. Can't really go anywhere, do anything. Yeah. That kind of sucks. So here I am again. Good news is I got booze, I got snacks, I have Yakuza to play. That'll be fun. And I got some figures to show off. Yeah, and I guess I'll talk more about some of my plans next year. Although by the time I start talking about it, it will be next year. There you go. Something to look forward to next year in the next 3 minutes. So I will be back in a couple minutes to grab my glass, and then I will toast New Year's with this whiskey here, 17-year whiskey. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. And got my glass here. I keep forgetting the camera's not over here. For this kind of setup, I have the camera sort of catty-cornered. Anyone else even use that phrase anymore? It's kind of catty-cornered there. Probably start pouring. We're getting close here. Hey, Frederick! I do have some Kitten Lager. I just had some. I just opened it up and drank some of it. So, get some drink here. Valentine 17-year blended Scotch whiskey. Better than the normal piss water that I usually drink. Not terribly expensive. It's still pretty relatively good price for what it is, but it's obviously a lot better than what I normally drink. I recently had some at a bar a couple days ago, and it's good stuff. But I do have some Kitten Lager though. I do have some over here, and some fried chicken. I got some karaage. Probably getting cold now. Yeah. So it's probably almost time here. Yeah, less than 30 seconds. I'm a little disappointed. I talked about this stream for months. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a New Year's stream. People can't say they didn't know about it because they never shut up about it. I'm always talking about how I'm gonna do a New Year's stream. Oh well. I'm sure people will show up after, or they'll show up for my next stream after this one ends, my game stream. I'm sure they'll show up for that. Anyways, it is now 12 a.m. It is New Year's in Japan. Cheers, Kampai, Salud. I think they say Nostrovia somewhere else. Like, is that what, Russia or something? I don't know. Very nice. Some Valentines. Yes, I'm drinking it out of a Dragon Ball Ozoro thing. Not very classy. What are you gonna do? Cheers. Oh. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. I like how I got the negativity out of the way like at 11:59. I got the negativity out. But here I am at midnight, starting it off right. Starting it off with some good whiskey. Very nice. Is it the most expensive whiskey I've had? No, but compared to what I normally drink, it's pretty nice. I got one of those like little ice balls in there. So, let me know if the music is too loud, because I didn't really get to test it that much. Because I was testing out this mic for the last couple days, and I was testing it out with Elgato, like my game capture, like to see the audio levels, but I forgot about the music that I use in the background for the chat stuff, because I don't do chat streams a lot. I'm gonna do more. I'll do more chat streams in the future. I'll start making it more of a habit. And do some new type of streams. The figure unboxings. The cooking streams. Woo! It's good stuff. yeah, so I wanted to finish the Pokemon Diamond remake and Yakuza Like a Dragon by the end of this year, and that didn't happen. As often it is with plans, they go awry. Some things popped up, like my 2-day trip. That if I didn't take that weekend trip last year to Oita, or not last year, last week I took a weekend trip to Oita. Just went some hot springs and stuff like that. And if I didn't do that, I probably could have finished not both games, but at least one of them. And I would be probably on the last chapter for Yakuza tonight, but I won't be finishing either games anytime soon. But yeah, I'll be continuing to finish those games. And in January, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be streaming. I'll try to do some more talking streams. And then I know late January, there's a new Pokemon game, Legends Arceus. I mean, I'm not like hyped for it or anything. I'm not a big Pokemon guy. It's more of a nostalgia thing. I got the remake because I played the original when I was like 18. It was on like the DS. I got the remake for Switch, and it's a fun little nostalgia trip. So if I get the Arceus thing, it'll be purely just for nostalgia and because I'm sure it'll be a popular game for people to watch. And takoyaki kanpai. Yeah, so Legends Arceus will probably come sometime in January. But I don't really know what to stream. I guess I'll continue on with Like a Dragon, like side stuff after the main story's finished. I think I'll be able to stretch it out. And then Legends Arceus in January, and then in like February there's like some kind of kung fu game that I'm not really hyped about, and I don't know anything about it, but it looks cool. I might check that out. And then sometime in March, I think late March, there's a new Final Fantasy game coming out that looks pretty cool. I might check that out. Might check it out. So yeah, the next like 3 months, there's games that I'm definitely, some brand new games that are coming out that I'm definitely interested in streaming. Hey, Botch, you missed the countdown, buddy. Oh man, yeah, cheers, man. Happy New Year. Got some pretty good whiskey here. The Valentine's 17-year Scotch whiskey. Nicer than the usual piss that I drink that's passed off as whiskey. I even got celebratory and got a little like spherical ice. There you go. Very classy. Gotta get the pinkies up. Yeah, it's very classy with the, you know, Saiyans, Yozaro. And I got some figures to show off here. Definitely got some figures. You're talking to me from last year. Please send the winning lotto numbers. We'll split 50-50. Oh, man. Well, the bad news is, like, Japanese lottos aren't really that big. Compared to, like, America, the lotteries here are very, very tiny. Like, the winnings are very small. You're not going to be, like, filthy rich and retire. You're not even going to retire. Not even rich. Like, it's not even enough money to retire on. So, I mean, maybe you can, like, build a house and buy a nice car. Which is pretty life-changing, actually. If it's enough money to build a new house and buy a new car, then that's a pretty big life-changing winning. But it's not like you can just retire, though, with those winnings. I mean, you can. I mean, I guess if you don't build the house or buy a house or get a car or anything like that. But even then, you still can't retire because it's not enough to live on for the rest of your life. Yeah, I got some figures here to show off. I guess I'll show off a few. I got this one like a week ago when I came back from my trip to Oita. People gotta hound me. People really gotta get on me about that. Like, hey, come on, dude. Like, fucking edit those videos. You're behind on the Yamaguchi vlog from like a couple months ago. And you also got this Oita Prefecture video. Like, do it. Do it, man. How's that? Hey, it is. Hail. Right. Bag. I don't normally show off figures. But I figured I'd show off some of these that are in the bags that I haven't opened yet. So I got a little stand here. What do we got here? A tail. After this, I'm gonna be doing Yakuza Like a Dragon. I don't know if anyone saw the stream that's scheduled already. I know it says midnight. It says the scheduled time is midnight, and it's already passed, but that's more of just a place marker. Whenever I decide to end this, that's when I will go. See, here we go. Shove it in his butt, or I guess his thigh, buttock area. We got Dragon Ball Kid Goku. That's when he was doing his little flying at King Piccolo thing and impaling him, basically, goring the shit out of him. Hey, I just saw this for like $10 at a book off. I was like, hell yeah, pretty cool. And it came with this too. I don't really know what to do with it though. Like Ozaru. I guess it's supposed to go somewhere. I don't know what it's supposed to do. There you go. I don't really know what it's for, but it was with the package. Oh no, I don't know what it's for. It's supposed to be like an energy Ozaru, like I guess like that. But I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with it because you obviously can't attach that. Kind of weird. No one has mentioned my new microphone. I'm a little bit disturbed by that. I'm like, I got a new microphone here. If you haven't noticed. New mic arm. It's nice. I gotta be like this close to talk to it though. If I get back here, okay, you can still hear me. Yes. I don't know. Yeah, you can hear me. But like, obviously, it sounds much better when I'm like closer. Oi, oi, oi. That's some good whiskey. Like times like that where I'm just like, dude, why do I spend money on such shitty whiskey? I guess because I drink so much of it, I don't want to spend too much money on the good stuff because then I'll just like chug it down like an asshole. Whereas this, I can't. With this, I'm gonna drink it very occasionally because I don't want to waste it. Honestly, I'm kind of tired of whiskey. Well, the cheap stuff. This stuff, this stuff's great. When you're drinking it occasionally, of course, you don't want to drink it all the time. But on a regular basis, I'm actually pretty sick of whiskey because of cheap shit that I normally drink. You can't drink expensive shit like this all the time, obviously. That would be stupid. I don't know. I've been getting into like lemon sours and drinking beer, which I need to cut back on. You know how it is. Like every time there's a new year, we're like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna exercise more. I'm gonna watch what I eat. I'm gonna drink less. I'm gonna learn this hobby or whatever. Don't do it. Wait. It's like it's better to just not say you're gonna do anything. Just say you're gonna do nothing. That way, when you do something, it's like, hey, I did something. If you just like act like you're not gonna do anything at all, like yeah, it's just gonna be the same next year. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna do shit. I'm not gonna do jack shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. I got a message here on Discord. People are funny. Funny. Just respond with yes. 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 Oh man. That's a good response. That's a good response when you want to troll somebody. Just respond with yes. 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 Makes me think of that Rick and Morty episode where they're stuck in a simulation and Jerry's in a simulation and everybody just keeps saying yes to him. Yes. 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 My man. Ugh. Right, I'm supposed to be opening more figures. I guess I'll open a few that I have here. I know I have more like stored away, but these are the few that I had laying around in my immediate area. So I was just like, all right, grab those real quick and lay them on the floor next to me, and I'll just open those. Yeah. Oh man. Here's hoping 2022 is better than 2021. 2201. Man. Hopefully medicine and like technology advances enough that I could live to that time. That would be great. Man, I was hoping more people would talk about my microphone. I should have just started off like 30 minutes ago with this feature. Like I have this. This is not even the final. This is not its final form. This is not even its final form. Okay, first of all, you can't hear me talking right now. Okay, yeah, you can. I didn't. Then I press that, and now you can hear me again. It's pretty nice. Now you can't hear me. Sometimes it takes a couple taps. I don't know why. It's supposed to be easy, but sometimes it takes a couple taps to get back on. It is kind of convenient though. Instead of doing it in Streamlabs, muting it, I could just do this. I guess I didn't do it good enough. Yeah. I guess I gotta hit it harder. There's no click to it. It's just like surface. I don't know. I haven't got the swing of it yet. Maybe I gotta tap it just the right way. You gotta touch me just the right way, Johnny. You know, like when I was testing it out, like I sort of like had it in different positions, and I was like, this is gonna be hard to play video games. Cause like it feels like there's like a giant black dong in my face. To get the best sound quality, I'm like right here. Does it look nice? Does it look nice? It looks pretty nice, but I think it could look better. It certainly could look better. I'm thinking a little bit of razzle dazzle will do the trick. You know? I think so. I think a little bit of razzle dazzle will do the trick. He waits 30 minutes into the stream to show the coup de grace. I was basically just like having it on camera for 30 minutes with just the black. Just to see what it looks like without the lights. Now we got lights on. Now it's a party. Now it's a party. Yeah, and I got software for this. So I can like change, I can have like different colors, like I can pick the colors and I can do different types of patterns, I guess. I haven't really fucked around with it too much, but I can do like different types of patterns and shit. Like maybe for the next game I play, I'll turn it just solid red or something, because that's like the main color of the game is like red or something. Or yellow, I don't know. Although on green screen this doesn't look great. When I switch over to green screen, actually I'll just go ahead and show it. I'll go ahead and preview it. It's kind of nice. Because now I can do, ooh, I just heard some weird like noise. Is that tinnitus? Yeah, like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like, a lot of streamers will do like a chat before and after a game where they go full screen, but for me that's a pain in the ass. I finally figured out how to do it. Because if I try to switch from full screen to small screen, like, and I have like, I'm using the same source twice, like a copied source, it would make me, it would change, if I change the filter for one, like if I change it to green screen for the game, it would change it to green screen for full. And I don't want that. I don't want green screen here. I got a shelf. But for, you know, the game, you know, I want green screen and a smaller webcam. The size I can change, but like for some reason the filters will be, they'll be linked together. What I did, I found this out. I did some research, some intense research, and found out if you make another scene, like you have your stream starting, chat, game, be right back, stream ending, offline, intermission, that kind of crap. Just make like a filler scene where there's like, it's nothing. It's basically, I'll show you. Okay, so this is the normal thing right here. So basically, I created a game thing. Ta-da! Now, normally I'd have my green screen down, so this would be completely transparent. Shit, dude. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. When I'm over here, the camera will be moved over directly in front of me. Yeah, so there should be a green screen here normally. And the reason I'm able to keep chroma key here, a green screen effect here, and it won't carry over here, because normally if I try to use the same webcam as a source and have green screen as a filter here, it will make the green screen a filter here, and I don't want it here. So how do I get it here? Do not add, this is a really good tip for anybody who's a beginner, do not add in your sources for this scene, do not add your webcam as a video capture device. Don't add a video capture device source. Your source should be a scene. And you basically add it. And you add it as a source for this scene, game, which I named it game. And you add the chroma key filter, not to the source, but to the scene. So that it only affects the scene. So that when you go to the chat thing, it doesn't affect... I don't have a green screen effect. That way they can be separate. It's a real pain in the ass. Like, you would think they would have made that shit easier. Because, you know, like, it's a pretty normal thing. You see a lot of big streamers doing shit like that. A lot of big streamers doing that shit. Like, if I have chroma key here and I don't want it here, that's very difficult, because both of these scenes are using the same exact webcam as the source. So if I change a filter for one, it's going to change it for the other. So over here, instead of adding your camera as a source, you add the scene chroma key filter as a source, and then you add the filter to that source scene, not a camera. It's a very weird workaround, and that's how you get chroma key for one thing, and it doesn't carry over to your regular thing. Audio cuts when that happens. Yeah, that sucks. I'm working out the kinks. It's just some new thing I'm working on. That way I can do a chat like this before I start a game, and then after I finish a game stream, I can go back, fade into a fucking thing. And eventually I want to get a stinger, which I just learned a couple weeks ago what that is. I want to get like some special like animation. Maybe I'll find somebody like a Fiverr, make something for me. Pay someone to like make a cheap animation with my logo in it or something. Like something quick. They can just swipe across the screen, the transition between scenes. That would be pretty cool. Curtis is back. Fun microphone. Aha, yes. Fun microphone. Yeah, like I can turn this off. Like I can go in my software and just click make it invisible so it just be black. And I can also change the color schemes like crazy. And then also I got this mute thing right here. And now you can hear me. That's kind of cool. I got some Valentine 17-year Scotch whiskey. A little bit in here. I even got a fancy ice ball. Nice. Yeah, I don't think this stream's gonna go longer than an hour, because I want to do the Yakuza Like a Dragon chapter 13. Got some more figures to show. So I already showed this Dragon Ball Goku, I guess. Oh boy. Nice. Open this up. I feel like it's Christmas, but no, it's not. Audio cuts when that happens. Yeah, I'm wondering if you're talking about when I go from scene to scene. Hopefully it's not too much of a problem. Working from home for the next hour and a half since I cannot go to work. Oh, are they locked down again? Oof. Probable case of moronic variant until they can test otherwise. Oh boy, man. Oh boy. Don't get me started on the COVID stuff. Like, I'm not a COVID denier, but at the same time, I'm feeling a little suspicious of this whole pandemic after 2 years. Like, the longer it goes on, the more years that go by and more variants that come out, the more I get suspicious of intentions. And I start to wonder some things. The general populace is conditioned to laugh at and mock conspiracy theorists. And yeah, a lot of them are nut jobs, but sometimes I wonder. That's because most of them are fucky. You never know, some of them might be a little accurate. And I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm a middle type of guy. Do I think it's real? I guess, sure. Do I know anybody who's ever gotten COVID? No. Do I know anybody who's died from COVID personally? No. Not to say that people haven't, but I've never known anyone who got it or died from it. Do I believe there's some kind of like nefarious ulterior motive? Yes. There are things that they're not telling us? Yes. I think so. I think they're not telling us shit. I think they're bullshitting with us. I feel kind of weird that there's no fucking vaccine for this yet, and that there is, but then like you need boosters, and then there's variants. I remember SARS and like, what was it, like swine flu, bird flu, and then there was like, I don't know, was SARS the same thing? I don't know. I was a kid, so I don't really know. And there's like West Nile. Fuck, dude. I saw some article saying something about like COVID is a cover-up for a worldwide recession. I was like, that's interesting. I live on the border, so it's like half of my city is blocked off, like the Empire in Final Fantasy 15. Oh, I recently bought that game. Like when I streamed it before, it was on PS Now, and it was just the regular version. But then like recently, it was like 50% off for the Royal Edition. So I finally broke down and got that because I was feeling nostalgic. I feel like that would be a great game for me to stream when I don't want to be on camera and I want to just be off camera, not drinking, just off camera, relaxing and playing something chill that I've already played before. Something that's just nostalgic. I'm already nostalgic for it. It's been like, I think I played it in February of this year. I'm already nostalgic for it. Camaraderie. It's fun. Some of it wasn't fun though. Some of the puzzle stuff, some of the boss fights were a real pain in the ass, but I will play New Game Plus. But I got the Royal Edition, so it's got all the extra shit. It's got the episode stuff, which I never played, obviously. I got that. I plan on getting the new Final Fantasy game that comes out in March of next year. I want to get that. No Five Guys burgers and Starburst favorites. Royal Edition is killer. After game is super too. All the glowing door dungeons. Oh, I never really played the after game. Anyways, here's another figure. Had this bagged up. It's a freaking Tanjiro Maru from Demon Slayer, and like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 months ago, got a like little chibi Nezuko. That's kind of cool. I watched the first season. I'm waiting for the second season to come out so I can watch that. I watched the movie twice. Dropped it on the fucking floor. That's nice. Very nice. Just drop it on the floor. I'll set these up later. I'm gonna set this. I'll set it aside there. It's just laying there. He's taking a nap. Taking a fucking nap. I said I was gonna drink this whiskey sparingly. Costs a lot more money than I usually spend on drinks. But this nice ice is not melted yet. So pour a little bit more. Just a little bit. This is my second. Not even that much. It's like pour like maybe a shot or a double shot. I think that's it though. I'm done. Down there on the bottom shelf there. All right. Very nice. Cheers. Good stuff. Yeah, so I think, yeah, in January, which is now, I'll be doing more Yakuza Like a Dragon, more Pokemon Diamond Remake, and then I'll probably mix in some Final Fantasy 15 off-camera streams, and possibly I might re-up my PS Now subscription. I was waiting for it to go on sale, because last year it was on sale, but this year they didn't put it on sale. I got PS Plus on sale again, but they didn't put PS Now on sale, and I let my subscription run out, because I was like, oh, I'll just wait. I'm not using it anyway, so I'll just re-up it when it goes on sale again, but it's not going on sale. It's like, fine, fuck it, $60, whatever. Guess it's not that big of a deal. It's a good deal even at full price. I just figured, like, I'm not using it right now, so when it expired, I was just like, I'll just wait for the sale. Oh well. They got like Final Fantasy X and X-2 on there, which I never played. I remember playing the first one when I was a kid on PS2, just a little bit of it, like at a friend's house, and I wasn't very good at it, and I didn't just play the beginning of the game. It's something I probably would be good at now. There's a lot of games I played as a kid that I wasn't good at, and now I want to revisit. And then like Pokemon Legends Arceus for Switch in January, late January. Sifu, which is like a kung fu game in February. I'm interested in checking that out. And then in late March, there's like Final Fantasy Ranger of Paradise or something like that. Animal Crossing has been my biz for the last 2 months. Really, I stopped playing that game over a year ago. It's been over a year since I played Animal Crossing. I better go back to my island. They'd be like, "Where have you been?" Like, no, maybe skeletons by that point. That'd be pretty morbid. Nintendo would never do that. They wouldn't have the balls to do it. Been all fruits. I have all the fruits. Final Fantasy X is a grind I haven't finished. Really? Is it hard to finish? That sounds unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. Rono rats on Failure Island. Oh god. Now see, I wouldn't think they would have Rona there on these little islands. They're mostly isolated. I would think they would stamp out the virus pretty quickly. I would think, I would think so. It's probably bad of me to do this because there's not a lot of space in Japan and I'm in an apartment. But I love big figures. I love gigantic figures. Like, yeah, the small ones are nice, like small. Really, they're standard. But for me, I love the extra large ones. I just think it's so cool. They're awesome. Problem is, the problem is having space for them. But I love that shit. Have a mushroom church in Hearts Photography Dungeon in Animal Crossing. What? Mushroom church? Like Mario or like tripping on mushrooms? G.I. Joe classic size. Yeah. I never had that stuff. I know what you mean. Seen a lot of 70s show. Oh my god, they're making a 90s show. That's gonna be terrible. Just like the Cowboy Bebop live action that I didn't watch, but I saw the screenshots and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be huge. It got canceled, so I was right. This is very high detail. Look at this. This is Ultra Instinct Goku. Very heavy, very high detail. I wish I had a 4K camera on this motherfucker, but I got like, I think this stream is in 720, right? I'm pretty sure it's like 720 60. It's not the best lighting. I have kind of low light in here. The low lighting is for green screen. I find if you have too much lighting, it really fucks up your green screen. It makes it harder to have a good green screen. People say, oh, you gotta have like really good bright lighting. It's like, yeah, if it's even, but sometimes like with the angles and shit, like it doesn't work. It also like, it's really hard for the color correction, like for me to get good color correction. So if I turn up this room, it's as dim as it's gonna go. If I made it way brighter, I would just look like a ghost. Same with my face light, the ring light. If I turned that way up, it's pretty low. If I turned it way up, I would just look like a goddamn ghost. There'd be some like weird colors. I would look like an oil painting. Like there'd be some kind of weird colorings, I guess. It'd be fucking weird. I like how there's like a rip here. It's very 3D. You can like stick your finger in there. You can stick your finger in there. This is a very, very nice figure. Very nice. Very cool. Another figure here. Got another figure. Just one more. I got shit tons of figures. It's just that these are the ones that were in my immediate like area around my desk. So I was like, all right, I'll just. I will show these. Head popped off. His fucking head popped off, mate. All right, let's see. Ay, ay. Alright. Oh shit, I can make his body go in that back. Okay, we got another Ultra Instinct. I didn't get these at the same time. I got these like way apart from each other in terms of like day. I don't know when I got these, many months ago. I just never unbagged them. That's pretty cool. I'm a big sucker for these like gigantic, like highly detailed figures. I like these. Got some weight to them. Pretty cool. Ultra Instinct Goku. Good. Hashtag gym goals. Hashtag 2022 resolution. Hashtag juice it up, baby. Steroids. Fuck what anybody says. Like, I'm not one of those guys that sees a guy with good shape and goes, oh, steroids. There's a lot of people that do that for guys who have clearly naturally attainable physiques. Like Conor McGregor, you look at his physique, people are like, oh, juiced. He's gonna get drug tested soon. Nah, like he's really rich. Got a personal trainer. He's got a whole team. Probably got a home gym. Got a personal training team. He probably has the best like nutrition and fitness possible. He doesn't have a day job. He's recovering from injury. I mean, really, all he has to do is just like eat a bunch of high quality protein and bulk up and train nonstop. You know, like I'm not saying he didn't do steroids, but I'm saying that his physique is very much naturally attainable. And people who are like immediately jump on like, oh, steroids. Like, tell me you've never been to a gym in your life without saying you've never been to a gym in your entire life. Right there it is. Yeah, Goku? No, you gotta be juiced out of your fucking mind for that. There's no way you could look like that. Like his not just it's like it's his size and the cut alone. Like you can't be that fucking big and also that fucking lean and that fucking shredded. Like he's not only shredded to the gills, like, but he's fucking like big. He's big and as shredded as you could possibly get. I don't know why I'm making a case for this. Obviously, you'd have to do steroids to do that. Or be, you know, a Saiyan. Oh, boy. Oh, one more thing to show. I'm a big fan of Bleach. Big Flan? Big flan? I'm a big fan of flan. Big fan of flan. Big fan of Bleach. Hard to find Bleach character. I have 2 Bleach figures that I've never shown on camera or unboxed. One of them I got recently. It was like a anniversary thing. They made some new figures, which is very rare to make. A lot of animes, it's hard to find figures of. If you like One Piece, or Dragon Ball or Naruto, you're in luck. That's just gonna be like everywhere. It's too much. If you're into Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, Yu-Gi-Oh, Psycho Pass, Tokyo Ghoul, Inuyasha. I'm trying to think of some like ones that are hard to find figures of. Yeah, you're gonna be out of luck on a lot of these. My Hero Academia is very popular, so you can find, and Demon Slayer is very popular, so those are easy. So recently they had like Yu Yu Hakusho and Bleach like anniversary stuff, like Shonen Jump anniversary stuff. So they like make new figures that are cheap. This one looks dirty as fuck. I'm probably gonna put this away and wash it. Like a little plushie. Byakuya Kuchiki. Looks like it has sun damage. Someone left it out in their car or something. Put it in the car windowsill or something. Dashboard. It's pretty dirty actually, up close. I don't know. I know the figures, they like sanitize them, like they use figures, but like this one, how do you clean this? I don't know if they actually clean this. Probably not. Whatever, I'll put it on my shelf. Oh man. I don't have too many figures. I'm not great at dusting upkeep. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I have tons of figures here. I haven't dusted these not even once. Not even once. I assume though they're pretty protected from dust, because unless dust travels this way, they're probably because it's not gonna get and no, there's not gonna get any dust coming straight down from the ceiling because of the shelving, you know. If they were on a shelf that had no roof, then yeah, it would get tons of dust pretty quickly. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, so we're about an hour in. I think I'm gonna end this stream, and in a few minutes later, I'll be, well, as soon as I end this one, I will start the next stream, but it'll take me a few minutes to actually turn the camera on, I guess. So I'll be doing Yakuza Like a Dragon, starting chapter 13. There's 15 chapters total. So that should be a ton of fun. I got plenty of drinks. I got like a 6-pack of beer. I got plenty of snacks. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'm very disappointed though. I'm very disappointed. Like some people didn't show up tonight. I was thinking they would. I was like, what in the fuck? What in the fuck? Lucas didn't show up. Lucas, where'd he go? He didn't show up. You know, out of all the people, I figured he'd want to show up. He didn't show up. I'm like, come on, man. Fortuni's like, I will be on in a second. I just got 2 new games. That was like 30 minutes ago. He missed the stream. Oh man. Come on. Oh, okay. I was checking Discord. Whoops. You're talking about like Facebook or something. Let's see. Where's that? Ah, okay. Here we go. Let's see. Where's that? Mushroom Cult. Happy 22. Okay, let me see. What? Yeah, I haven't played this game in so long. been so long since I've actually played the game. Yeah. What is this, reindeer and a Santa and some stones to sit on, 2022, and some kind of creepy figures on the shelf. Oh man, what is he even doing there? It's like balloons, and he's sitting on a stool. He's looking at me menacingly. He's judging me. Oh, there's the mushrooms. Now I see the mushrooms. I see the mushrooms. I really should play that game again, but I just haven't got around to it. I have not got around to it. Okay, I'm checking something else out here. There is a fungus among us. Aha! Yeah, I haven't played this game in so long. Eventually I will. I think eventually I will get back into it. I like to say that I will, but I'm not entirely sure that I will. Oh man. Possibly. Mushrooms. Let's see. Coal is the goal. Is it? Oh man. Yeah, I think last year's New Year's stream was a lot more successful. Like last year I started the New Year's stream very late because I was having issues. I was like trying to set up 1080 and then my computer started crashing. Something about a stream key. Like I was having trouble with a stream key because back then I didn't understand how stream keys worked, and there was like a stream key that got conflicted or something. I don't think it was a 1080 thing. I think it was a stream key thing. It got all fucked up. Changed it back to its original settings. And I believe I started my stream at like 11:58 p.m. And I was like rushing, going like blah 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 blah. Oh no, it's almost 12. Cheers. And it was really annoying. But then people actually showed up shortly after, and like ended up being like over a 2-hour stream. But yeah, this year like. I was talking about the stream for like months. I was like, hey guys, like literally every chance I got, literally every stream, every video, I was just like constantly referencing my plans for New Year's stream. And I'm just like disappointed. It is quite disappointing. Don't show. What the hell? I feel a little like I'm still not used to having this new mic, because like with my old mic I had to be very careful not to touch it, because if I touched it would start making staticky noises or whatever, and I'm just like I don't have to worry about that. It's very secure, like, and this arm is a lot more secure. And if I mean, I guess you can hear that. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's not gonna fucking go on the fritz if I smack it. So, it's, I'm a little bit wary. I'm trying not to mess with it too much. I'm worried that I'm gonna break it. It's got a warranty on it, but obviously that's in, like, Japanese. Because I got this on Japanese Amazon, obviously. So I am a bit worried that I'm gonna, like, it's gonna fucking break. I'm worried that these LEDs are gonna go out. I've seen lots of review videos, and I haven't seen anybody talk about the LEDs just gone. I haven't seen any videos about, like, how long the LEDs last, and if people have had issues with it, like, dying in, like, a few months. Yeah, this is a very highly reviewed microphone. I haven't heard anything bad about this microphone. All the reviews I've seen, all the review videos, they praise this microphone. I mean, obviously it's not perfect. You know, people who know about this stuff more than I do, people who know about the technical stuff, they'd be like, oh, blah blah blah, it doesn't have this, or this microphone has this. I'm just like, I don't know anything about that. All I know is they say this review video was recorded with the microphone that we're reviewing. We use this microphone to record a video about this microphone. So I'm just like, sounds good to me. If this is the microphone that you're using. And a lot of times those videos will be like, oh, we didn't add any filters. This is the natural sound out of the box. I'm like, pretty good. Like, and I like when like you have these like big channels that will like compare a bunch of microphones. They'll compare the sound. They'll do sound tests for each one of them. And I'll be like, I don't hear the difference. They all sound pretty good to me compared to my mic. Like this was like $200. My microphone before that was like, I don't know how much my microphone cost, because like my last microphone I had for like 2.5 years, I bought it as a set. It came with a mic arm, pop filter, and the mic, and it was a total of like $50. I have no idea how much the microphone itself is actually worth. Probably, obviously not $50. It's probably worth like 20 or 30, maybe less than that. But this alone is like $200, and then the mic arm was like 80. Oh, I made a nice investment here. Obviously, the sound quality is like tremendously better, and I'm very happy about that. And the next thing that's going to be upgraded is obviously the webcam. That's I think the webcam is decent at my level, but I feel like I was in dire need of a sound upgrade. Very dire. Because I was okay with the sound quality, but it wasn't even just the sound quality that was bad. It was like having lots of issues where like it would get all staticky and shit, to the part where it's like people are just like, dude, what's all that noise? Like there's so much static. You know, like I barely touch my microphone and it fucking goes all wonky. And honestly, I think when I'm playing games and I'm a little tiny character on the bottom right corner, people aren't paying much attention to the webcam quality. I think people are paying attention more to what's taking up most of the screen, which is the game itself, which I've been having issues with. I've been having issues with lagginess for Elgato capture card. It looked good today. I previewed Yakuza 0 on it. Looked okay. But you never know. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I think it's just luck of the draw from day to day. So today it might look a complete shit, even though earlier today I tested it and it looked pretty good. The characters didn't seem to lag when they moved around and stuff, and I was even doing some intense stuff like fighting and stuff, and it looked pretty decent. If you have like a really close watch on it, you might be like, oh, there's a little bit of lag, a little bit of slowdown, like with the movements, you know. But it's not that noticeable. No one's ever complained about it. I've noticed it, but no one's ever complained about it on my chat. People have complained about the microphone, so I figured the microphone upgrade was absolutely vital compared to getting a new webcam. But the next upgrade will be a new webcam. I will get something, because right now I'm using that old Logitech, well, I think C920, C29, I don't know, who cares? It's that Logitech that everyone fucking uses, got the little blue lights on both sides. Everyone fucking uses it. It's a very beginner webcam. It's a very standard beginner webcam. I've had it since like early 2016. Before I even moved to Japan, I've had it. It's definitely time for an upgrade. So sometime in January, I think I'm gonna get a new webcam that's gonna shoot in like 4K, which I'm not gonna put my streams in 4K anyway. So it's like, why would you get that? Just to future-proof it. And because it's not that much of a price difference between that and a 1080, I can get a really good 1080 webcam for a similar price. And like the price of the 4K is not really that egregious. So it's like, go ahead and future-proof. And yeah, there you go. I'm thinking that like this was like $200, about $200. So I figured $200 to $250 for a camera seems like a decent upgrade without going too crazy. Because like this, the webcam I'm using now, I don't know how much it was. I don't know how much it was like 2016. I have no idea. It could have been, I don't know. It could have been $100, $80, $50. I don't know. Definitely more than 50, but definitely not more than 100. It was probably $100 at that time. So yeah, getting something that's like double price at least seems like a good deal. And obviously this webcam is not worth $100 anyway right now. Right now it's probably worth like fucking 40 or 50. You know, it's probably pretty outdated. Yeah, so I'm looking to get a pretty good upgrade. And then obviously over the months I really want to work on my lighting and soundproofing. I want to soundproof the room so things will sound better. Like I think things sound pretty good now. I think things sound pretty good now. Making sure I said that correctly. I think things sound better. Yeah, but you can always make it sound better, I'm sure. I'm sure you don't really notice the difference until you actually make the difference, and then you hear it and you're like, oh. Yeah. I did a test stream, a private test stream. And then I fucking listened to it back and I was like, oh my god, this sounds so good. It sounds so good. Like, in comparison to the streams that I've been doing for the last 2 years on my old microphone that you've seen, like, it's just like 1,000 times better. I feel so good about it. Like when I first plugged this fucker in and put the headphones in and I listened to it, I was just like, oh, this is what I've been missing. Like, it's so good. Got my favorite beer here, Kid Lager. Mic proximity is great. Yeah, I was hoping so. Like, I was a little bit worried because before I had it like right up my face. Because I have the gain turned so low. There's a gain dial down here. It's turned all the way to 0. And basically, was back when I was here, you couldn't hear me at all. Like, if I talked from here, you couldn't hear me. So I had to mess with the noise suppression to hear me. Although it looks like it's a little bit choppy. It looks like I need to actually get right here, talk into it. But I was worried that it would be like this. You know, that it'd be like up in my face. But I think maybe when I was testing it, I probably wasn't talking loud enough. Whereas now I'm talking louder because I'm actually streaming. When I'm testing it, I'm just sort of like testing, check, mic check, syllabus. Peter Piper pick peck of pickled peppers, you know. But now that I'm actually like live and drinking, obviously drinking helps. Now I feel like I'm actually talking louder naturally. So like I feel like I don't have to have it like right up there. Although I feel like when I'm right up there, it's got the best sound quality. And it doesn't fucking peak either. Like if I get real close to the mic, it doesn't fucking go. So it's kind of nice. I don't know. I haven't really yelled into it. I imagine if I'm playing the game and I start screaming and shit. I don't know. That's the real test. The real test is when I start gaming and I get like angry and start yelling and shit. I wonder how it's gonna be. I like how I can like sort of lean back though. I don't know. Peter Piper, I'm offended. Peter Piper puffed a pickled pepper. Oh man. I'm Pickle Rick. I'm Pickle Rick. Oi, oi. Oh no. Bubble built there. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I need to start my game stream. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that 2021 is the last year of YouTube download for Johnny Japan. Right? Because keep forgetting that the camera's not here. The camera's gonna be over here for when I'm green screening and gaming. But to get the best view of the figures, I have to put it like this way. Rest in peace, downvotes. Yeah, man. People, you know, you can't see the downvotes, so that means nobody dislikes my videos anymore. I can still see it. I can still see it if I go into YouTube Studio and go to my content page. I can see the downvotes. I still get them. People still will downvote videos, even if they can't see, even if they can't get satisfaction from their handiwork and get a nice little smirk on their face from the number. They still do it. So it's not going to stop people from doing it if they don't like you. Because I have people that follow me who don't like me, but they still dislike my videos, even though they probably don't watch it. And I have the analytics to prove that, because a lot of my analytics will say, oh, this person disliked your video at this time, but they only watched like 4 seconds of your video before they clicked the downvote, and then they left. It's like, oh, well, fuck. Give me a chance, man. Please watch a little bit of the video. Fuck. Yeah, so a lot of people got in on that, like, oh, YouTube says, oh, it's to protect the mental health of small creators, but then they allow small creators to still see it. But people are leaving out the part where you have to search for it. It's not so in your face. It's not visible up front. It is something you have to look up. So if a small creator doesn't want to look it up in the studio, they don't have to. You know? I think people are being disingenuous when they bring that point up about how it doesn't do anything. I think it can help if the small creator is just like not looking it up and they don't want to see it right there in their face. And also, I think the mental thing, like, some small creators might be upset that if there's like people that are like harassing them and doing targeted dislike campaigns with their friends, you know, their little Reddit groups or 4chan or whatever, and then they're upset because they see that their public video has mass downvotes regardless of the content of the video. So then when new people come in, they're like, oh man, these new people that come in, they're gonna see my video is mass downvoted, that they're automatically gonna assume that it's not a good video and they're not gonna watch it. I can see that logic, because whenever I see a video that has mass downvotes, I immediately think, oh, this video is probably not very good. So, but then of course I watch the video, but a lot of people won't. A lot of people will see that number and be like, I don't want to waste my time with this. Now, some people will watch out of curiosity, like, why is this so downvoted? Yeah, but like removing the number from the public view, even though the creator can look it up themselves, it's not in their face, and it gives them the peace of mind that the general public can't see it, how bad it's downvoted. And also, it kind of takes away satisfaction from the people who are doing that stuff. The people who are really upset about it, I wonder if they're the ones that were abusing it in the first place, because I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset about the downvotes being gone. It is kind of inconvenient when you're looking up tutorial videos, you know, because it's kind of a nice indicator of this if the tutorial is trash. But then you can just scroll down quickly, just do one little boop, scroll down, and you can see the top comments to tell if it's a trash tutorial video or if it's actually helpful. It's not like it's all hope is lost on that front. But I don't really complain about like the downvotes being hidden, and I guess that's because I don't misuse it. So it makes me wonder how many people are actually using it correctly. You know, it's supposed to be, you know, constructive feedback, not some kind of personal attack. Like if I don't like a dude, I'm not just gonna dislike all of his videos just because I don't like him. But if I dislike that video, it's because I didn't, you know, that he said something I disagreed with, or he said something that I found to be not factual. Anyways, that's like a dead horse. I don't know why people are so talking about it. Big YouTubers are still making videos about it, like, what is it, like a month later? Oh boy. Ay. Well, I think it's about that time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. But as soon as this stream is over, immediately as soon as this stream is over, I'm starting another stream. Although it'll take me about 5 minutes to actually come back. Or get my fried chicken. I let it get cold. I'm gonna have to reheat it. Yeah, get my fried chicken situation, get my beer situation hooked up. And yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. But yeah, like as soon as I end the stream, I'm gonna immediately go live with the next video. Yakuza Like a Dragon. So hopefully, I think people will show up more for that. Honestly, this is the reason why I stopped doing talk streams, because it doesn't have a huge turnout compared to gaming stuff. Sometimes people will say, hey, you don't do any talk streams anymore, you just do game stuff now. I've had those comments from time to time. You only do game stuff. When are you gonna do like a talk stream? And my response is always, well, people lost interest in that. When I do talk streams, it doesn't have a good turnout. But when I do game stuff, depending on what the game is, and also just what day it is and what time it is, sometimes I get lucky and sometimes I don't. Whereas the talking stuff, I don't know. Although the talking stuff seems to bring in people who don't normally come to the game stuff. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should work on doing both streams, doing more talk streams. Yeah. 13 hours to midnight. Yeah. That's what makes me wonder if people forgot about my stream. Because maybe to them... No, because it would still be 12:31 for them. So you would think they would see 12:31 and they think, oh, Johnny's doing a stream, because I made sure all my regular viewers would know about it. Every time like I would have a stream, I would bring up my New Year's stream. For the last like few months, I'd be constantly talking about doing a New Year's stream. So it's not like nobody had any kind of knowledge of it. I'm pretty sure anybody who's a regular viewer had knowledge of it, that it was coming. And I made sure to officially schedule it like a good 12 hours in advance. Like, damn, where the hell is everybody? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm sure people will show up for the game stream. Yeah. So thanks to everybody that came in to wish me a happy New Year's. Appreciate that. Here's. And yeah, time to be like a dragon. This game really makes you feel like a dragon. 9 out of 10 IGN. Would have been a 10, but there was not enough water. Right, so yeah, thanks a ton. We'll see you very soon.